All right, everybody, leave your VMAXs at home. I don't want to see them because today is Gym Leader Challenge Day. If you don't know anything about Gym Leader Challenge format, don't worry. It's super easy to get into. You can check out all the rules at gymleaderchallenge.com, but it's basically a single prize format where you can only play one of each card except basic energy in your deck, and you have to choose just one type to build your deck around. You get to play a whole bunch of cool cards in your deck that you might not ever get to play in standard format. In today's video, I'm going to be showing off an awesome colorless type deck where you get to play some really cool Pokemon, like this guy. Let's check it out. This deck list is inspired by one of our community members, Tankman, who has put in a ton of work with colorless type Gym Leader Challenge decks. So big props to Tankman for an awesome deck we have here. Porygon-Z is the backbone to most attacking colorless decks with its crazy code ability, which allows you to attach as many special energy from your hand to your Pokemon in play as you like during your turn. And since all of our Pokemon have colorless attack costs, that means you can use any of the amazing special energy released throughout the years to power them up. We've got powerful colorless energy, draw energy, capture energy, double colorless energy, twin energy, and the list goes on and on. This is one of the best parts about playing colorless in Gym Leader Challenge format. We also got access to some really beefy attackers like Snorlax with its huge 150 hit points, and Slaking, who is probably the most powerful card in the deck. It has 160 hit points and the Lazy ability, which reads, as long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, your opponent's Pokemon in play have no abilities except for Lazy. So it's an ability locking Pokemon that could do 160 damage for just 3 energy. Slaking is a very powerful Pokemon when you set it up, and you can power it up with just 1 energy thanks to triple acceleration energy. Another Pokemon that can utilize triple acceleration energy is Aerodactyl from Team Up with its Fossil Fangs attack, which does 90 damage plus 90 more damage if you have no Pokemon GX or EX in play. And since Pokemon GX and EX are illegal in Gym Leader Challenge format, you'll always be doing 180 damage with your Fossil Fangs attack. Even though GX Pokemon are not allowed in Gym Leader Challenge format, we still have a way to unleash a powerful GX attack using Tornadus. Tornadus has the Air Slash attack, and since it has Air Slash, it can use Flyinium Z, which is a tool card that gives it the powerful Speeding Sky Strike GX attack. For 4 colorless energy, it does 180 damage and prevents all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. It's a lot of fun to unleash the power of Flyinium Z with Tornadus, and this deck is just a great time to play in general. I highly recommend giving Gym Leader Challenge format a try if you have not already. Again, all of the rules can be found on gymleaderchallenge.com, and make sure to check out the Tricky Gym Discord, where players are always looking for a new opponent to battle in Gym Leader Challenge format. Check out the gameplay ahead and let me know, what do you think of this powerful colorless type deck in the comments below. Silveray says, who is the creator of Gym Leader Challenge? I don't know, some overrated content creator. Some overrated, washed up content creator who honestly dresses like he's 18 even though he's 32 and should probably get a real job. Yeah, some guy plays like trash. I don't even know why I watch this channel. Okay. This is not a great opening hand for us, unfortunately. Carvin says, I bet that guy doesn't even play at the top tables. Guy doesn't even like peers. Doesn't even like Guzma and Hala. Please do not let Jake item lock me turn 1. Please. Please. Alright, give me card. Powerful colorless energy. Okay. Burst Seeker. Okay. Not awesome, but I can take the knockout. So we have that going for us. Gonna just try to thin the deck in any way we can. We got Pidgey. I'm gonna go for Pidgeotto. Aight. And then I'm a Gust. Goodbye. Very nice. Oh, Bridget. Hey, Jake, just let me have one more turn, okay? You realize if Jake just plays Raihan right now, he wins. Nah, he doesn't have basic lightning in the discard pile. Yeah, we're chilling. I think we're gonna win this game now with the Bridget. Easy dubs. Weakness guard energy up next. There's no way you got electric power in that hand. Yeah, we're chilling. Okay. No way. No way, Jose. No way. No way. Pidgey. And Kangaskhan. All these fellas. Cool. And then I'm going to take the knockout. Most certainly. So let's just do that. Put an energy attached to this Pokemon into the hand. We're going to take the powerful Colorless back. Now I do have to worry about, you know, your boy Raikou coming in hot eventually. That could be annoying. Big Diesel says, I think for Gym Leader Challenge for Colorless, you have to play all the same type of Pokemon. Flying types and normal types would not have the same gym leaders. The problem with that, Big Diesel, is that I don't know what a flying type Pokemon or a normal type Pokemon is. I have only ever heard of colorless type Pokemon, of which Pidgey, Porygon, Kangaskhan, and Lugia all are a part. I've never heard of those types. Same thing, if you try to tell me about steel type Pokemon, I also have no idea what a steel type Pokemon is. Never heard of it. Or electric. Or lightning or whatever. No, this is lightning. Yeah, I've never heard of electric type Pokemon. An ice type Pokemon? Never heard of them. Yeah. Never heard of them. I literally have no idea what you're talking about. So. Poison type? No. Go fish. Go fish. Alright, go Pidgeotto. P-Gabber. With the Prime sub in the 4 months. Oh, thank you, P-Gabber. You know what's also crazy? Rock, ground, all those fake types, they're all just fighting, okay? Yeah, rock and ground are like fake types. Steel type, that's the most hilarious thing. Try to tell me about steel type Pokemon. Ain't no such thing as steel type Pokemon, chat. No such thing. Yo, Bird Keep, let's go. Bird Keeper into Lugia. Alrighty then. And then I can capture energy and get us a Snorlax. We energy loop. Take the knockouts. Return the capture energy back to my hand. But yeah, even though, you know, the Pokemon trading card game is loosely based off the video game, they're entirely different universes. Yeah, they're entirely different worlds. I mean, it's crazy. I play the games, the video games casually. I'm a casual video game fan. My first organized Pokemon event was actually a VGC event. A VGC regional. But yeah, now I am a part of the TCG world. And in the TCG world, there is no such thing as Steel-type Pokemon. Alright, I'll knock out my Porygon. That's fine. Annoying, but fine. You're telling me in this gigantic hand I do not have a double energy? What gives? The hand is literally so big it almost could not get bigger. What the heck is up with that? All right, there's Guzma and Hala as a possibility. There's Teammates as a possibility. Off of the airmail. These are all possibilities. We did not hit it. Yet. So go get Rescue Stretcher. And then I could... I mean, my hand is so loaded that I don't want to like get rid of it. So we're going to Cynthia and Caitlin to dig deeper. Discard this. Get Bird Keeper. Still did not find a double energy, so we're going to put down a bunch of potential solutions. Spersia. And Recycle Energy, Powerful Colorless. Capture Energy. And the last solution is Porygon. We're going to put all these guys down. You can't possibly knock out all of my solutions at once. And then I'm going to put up Snorlax, the Capture Energy. We're going to collect. So there's our double energy right there. Now, obviously, Jake can just blow up. I mean, but if Jake blows up the Magneton, like, I'm pretty close to just winning the game. Jake could Gust this turn, right? But that even doesn't matter, because no matter what, if Jake Guzma's this turn, I still, like, Jake doesn't have a good backup plan. And now, at this point, I've got so many potential attacks. So it's probably going to be Porygon Slakoth, if I had to guess. Or Porygon Pidgeotto. That's insane. All right, the stamp to 3. That's really, really bad. All right, that's like turbo bad. Now I need to find either Colress for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Colress for 6 is just better. Evosoda. Triple acceleration energy or double will do it. Nothing. Okay. But just 2 prizes left, so then Jake could just blow this up and then it'll be GG's. Yeah, Raikou is annoying, isn't it? Yeah. Dang, man. Let's go Evolution Incense. Yeah, there's no... Yeah, just blow up the guy and that's it. And you can take out 2. I guess it's my fault. Right? I think I needed it. In hindsight, I think I needed it attached to the Kangaskhan last turn. Yep, I would agree with that. Because then I would just rally back and we could take care of that. Jake should definitely have... Actually, Boss and Guzma are both in the discard pile, so... That's fine. Yeah. I think I did. It was a pretty unfortunate whiff there on the double and the triple. I knew it. I knew it. Live is 2022? Bro, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was gonna have to be a whole other dude. 2022? Oh, I knew it. Hey, more GLC, baby. Well, to provide, you know what? Big ups to Pokemon for just admitting it and for telling us. That's good. It's the right thing to do. Hopefully Jake doesn't just have knockout here. That'd be annoying. No? All right, play ball. You have 10 damage to deal to my Kangaskhan. Fascinating. The boss is down. Both of Jake's Gus cards are down. Verse Seeker is not down. 16 cards left in deck. It's Nest Ball. All right, so it's just me and Snorlax here to finish the game off. Big boy! He's huge! Look how big he is! Maybe I should have grabbed a Hex or something. Uh-oh. It's not good. Emolga? Okay. Uh-huh. Ball guy? Okay, thin the deck. Jake needs his Versus Seeker. Right? Dude, are we pulling this one off? Yeah. Oh no, I'm incredibly excited. If it means that the Pokemon Company is going to give us a better version than what we saw, then I'm ecstatic. That's great. If it means that they're just giving us a better game than that, because honestly, I think that the game that they were going to push out could have been a lot stronger. It looked like it could have been a lot stronger. So I, for one, am very excited about it. Absolutely. Now, I know that Jake's got Verse Seeker in hand, so I'll put that to the bottom of the deck. hopefully, honestly, I would rather them take longer. This is something that Pokemon almost never does. They almost never get to take longer on a project to make sure that it's like, you know, actually working good. They almost always just need to rush things out. So, you know, my hope is that we get a more polished experience. Uh-oh. 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 Now, Jake can do 20 with this. Even if he draws in, it's not enough because I have Aspersia. Trump card, bro. We're going to pull it off. I think we win. Yes. Yes. See, you can beat Raikou. Raikou is strong, but you can beat it. You can beat it. Yo, thank you, Cabled, for the Prime sub. Yeah, well, I'm excited. I'm excited that it sounds like we're getting a more polished experience. I think that's fantastic. Yeah. GG's, Jake. GG's. Right, because I think that a lot of us had things that we were, you know, maybe hoping for or thought could be improved. The avatars. Hopefully this gives us enough time for the avatars to be completely different. And for, you know, the look to look nicer. That'd be great. Hopefully this gives us enough time for it to look more like Hearthstone on the phone. That'd be great. You know, if it just looked really pretty. I would love that. So hopefully that's something that we're getting, but who knows? Yeah, I would definitely rather get something more polished any day. And if you disagree, then like, why? Like, what? Just be patient. It's all gonna be fine. You know, it's gonna be fine. All right, playing against Tankman's Fire deck with our colorless deck. We've got a nice opening hand with Capture Energy. We can Capture Energy on the Slakoth and see what else we've got in the deck. Definitely going to look for Porygon. Porygon is a great way to get things kicked off. We've also got Minccino and then Timer Ball in the hand so that we can hopefully find ourselves a Cinccino. That would be great. And Heatmore. Going to be taking a lick there. And I'm paralyzed. No. Sad. Cinccino off the top of the deck. Beautiful. I can Timer Ball to see. Let's make do first, and then we'll Timer Ball. That seems fine. I can Warp Energy to heal myself. Well, let's Timer Ball first. See what we get into. Nothing. That just is a blank card, isn't it? Let's make do the... This is a really tough decision. The Hex Maniac, I guess. It's fine. Cool. And then we can... Quick Ball away the Pidgeotto and get Snorlax? Snorlax? Warp Energy to Snorlax? And a pass. There we go. And Snorlax has just got 150 hit points. So we get to just chill here. Me and Tankman both striking out on the Timer Ball, which is hilarious. Snorlax can just hang out here and hopefully soak a hit or two while we try to build up our bench. Saving the Slakoth is very good. It's got 2 energy on it now at this point, and then Slaking is one of the best attackers in our deck. So we definitely want to preserve that. Also, didn't want to get rid of the teammates. There was like a lot of really good resources in the hand that I did not want to get rid of. The Hex Maniac's obviously very good. I didn't want to get rid of that. The recycle energy is really good. I didn't want to get rid of that. All these different things. That's one of the things I really love about Gym Leader Challenge format, is that the format is very resource intensive. You really have to be careful with each card that you play, since each card in your deck is a one of. You can't just go quick balling away random cards. Nice, we found Lugia. Recycle energy is still just not a great target for Make Do, but the Lugia will be fine. Do that. Bridget, hello. Yes, we'll take it. Can go get Kangaskhan. And do I have the Rescue Stretcher is in my deck. We'll get Kangaskhan and Tornadus. That's fine. And then get to collecting. Draw some cards, Snorlax. Now, if my opponent takes a knockout, I do have teammates to rare candy into Slaking, which is good. But I don't think that they'll be able to, take a knockout this turn. Definitely not. They could Flamethrower next turn. Make Do. There's like literally 0 cards in this hand that I want to make do away. It really is tough. I mean, every single card is a good one, right? So we'll Evolution Incense and get, I think, Vigoroth. And then I'm paralyzed, so I can't draw more cards. And we'll attach an energy to the Kangaskhan. Okay. And pass. And then we do expect the Snorlax will go down. If the Snorlax goes down, I get the energy back because it's a recycle energy. Comes back to the hand. And we can promote Slaking. Slaking will turn off all of Tankman's abilities with its lazy ability. Tankman's got the Ultra Ball, can get the Delphox going, Mystical Fire, fill the hand to 6. We've got Grand Flame Arcanine in play, Reshiram as well, and a big Colress for 9. Colress is one of the best Shuffle Draw supporters ever printed. You can shuffle your hand into your deck and fill your hand to the amount of benched Pokemon in play, both you and your opponents. But if Tankman hits the fire energy, takes a knockout with Flamethrower, I get to teammates. Yep, plenty of fire energy. And the race is going to begin. Right, first knockout is taken, then we're probably going to trade back and forth for a little while. Could rally back, or I could Slaking. Slaking seems good. Also going to be very difficult for Tankman to knock out. So probably want to go with that. It's not really a great card to select. I like this Heatmore. Heatmore's cool, right? 120 for 3, and then the 1 in Paralysis is like a good way to lead the game. And with the burning energy, you don't actually have to discard the energy, which is awesome, right? Because the discards come straight back. It is Slaking time. We've got Unidentified Fossil. It's another good card that I don't want to get rid of. So I'm probably going to attach that there. Put the Unidentified Fossil down. Teammates. And I want to just get an Evosoda and a Colress. Like, I'm trying to draw 10 cards, to be honest. That's what I'm trying to do. My hand is so small right now that I'm trying to draw like 10 cards next turn. We'll do critical move. Put that back to the hand. And Colress is going to bail us out of this, most definitely. And no need for Guzman Hala. Finally, a good card to make do away. That's fine. Now we've got 20 damage on us. So they only have to do 140 damage. Could Grand Flame with a Muscle Band. That would get it. And we see in Tankman's Fire List, there are some pretty cool cards, like Wishful Baton can pass energy, can be really good if your opponent can't remove it. And Tankman notes, I do not play Field Blower in like any of my decks, so I'm just not about the Field Blower lifestyle, okay? It's just not my thing. All right, we got the Blacksmith, Double Fire. Grand Flame can do 120. It's pretty good. Can power up maybe Ho-Oh. Yeah, no Muscle Band in the hand. So Slaking's got another... Oh, or the Reshiram. Good. Slaking's got another chance to shine. We're just going to... Yeah, put that on the active again. And Colress for just 9 cards. I should have Giant Heart the way the Guzman Hala just to make sure that I didn't draw it back, but that's fine. Tag Call, get that out. And then Level Ball, get that out. Oh, the Guzman Hala is like not actually horrendous. Make do away the Level Ball. Or it's not a Level Ball. You know what I meant. Nest Ball. Yeah, we really didn't get anything going on here. That was not great, actually. So we got nothing. Yeah, we got nothing. Giant Heart away the Pidgey. Do I actually retreat and let... Ugh, I can't believe that we got nothing. Off Colress for 10. All I really needed was like Pidgeotto or something. Because I could have... Yeah, if we had... Or not Pidgeotto, if we could have Porygon-Z, right? I could have retreated in the Unidentified Fossil and bounced it back. Yeah, we want to get rid of that just to counter it. And probably retreat into the Kangaskhan. Pass. Kangaskhan's got 130 hit points, so, I mean, Tankman can obviously knock it out with Heat Tackle, but still, I want to deny a Grand Flame acceleration if I can. That would be good. Make it so the Tankman can't just, like, load up all of his attackers. And hope that this next turn I can find my Porygon-Z. We definitely got to get that Porygon-Z going. I could also Guzman Hala for the triple and just go in with Slaking again to shut off abilities, which is pretty good. I'm assuming that Tankman will take the knockouts. There's Viridian, yep. Take the knockout on Kangaskhan, probably with Heat Tackle. That does make it so the Arcanine only has 90 hit points left, though, which is pretty good. The Delphox is tough, because if we do fall behind in this game, then we're going to want to be able to limit Tankman's hand, right? But if Magcargo and Delphox both get set up, limiting the hand is not exactly something that we're going to be able to do very well. We can Hex, but even that is not going to help a whole lot if there's energy on everybody. Okay. So let's send up Slaking, sure. And suppose I want to make do first. The Guzman Hala could just get me the triple, which could be good. I frankly am probably not going... Well, I definitely don't need the rare candy anymore. Okay, we got Rescue Stretcher. So I can bring Kangaskhan back. That's actually kind of cool. I could bring Kangaskhan back. And then I could just Tate Liza and counter energy it. It's not like the most aggro play in the world. I don't love that. But it's like fine. Yeah, we could just bring that back. Because I've got Kangaskhan, Fury Belt, counter energy, Tate Liza, and Rally Back, which is at least kind of interesting. With 170 hit points, Tankman might not have a way to knock out this Kangaskhan next turn. If Tankman does, you know, I could just go for a big Juniper play. I'm kind of not trying to do that, but could go for a big Juniper play, slap the Flyinium on Tornadus, draw a ton of cards, take a big knockout, make myself invincible for a turn. You know, do it like that. I think, oh, Sacred Fire is interesting. So promoting the Ho-Oh here, saying, okay, could Sacred Fire do 50 damage to one of my bench Pokemon, knock out the Slaking, which is also cool because then it powers up Rally Back again. It looks like, yeah, Raihan is going to be the supporter of choice. Sacred Fire, knock out the Slaking. That's fine. Then I am ready to go with Rally Back, which is doing perfect math right now to... Oh, the new Moltres could be interesting in Gym Leader Challenge for sure. It does 90 for 1. Yeah, I like that. And there's a new stadium. Is there a new Heatmore as well for Fire? Ooh, Fire getting some love from the upcoming set for Gym Leader Challenge format. That's really fun. So I wonder what Tankman decided to grab off of that Raihan. Is it a Shauna? Always an interesting card. Yeah, Tankman loves playing Shauna. Couldn't see myself playing Shauna. All right, Sacred Fire, knock out the Slaking. Now I've got my attack powered up. Aerodactyl, really happy we found that. And then I'm also going to just commit the Recycle Energy to Aerodactyl, the Flyinium to Tornadus. And I think I want to Marnie. That or maybe get Hex back with Cynthia and Caitlin. Yeah, getting Hex back with Cynthia and Caitlin is pretty good too. Hex is like one of the best cards in the game. Stadium Nav. Cool. Grab the Aspersia. Yeah, get this nonsense out of here. Now my guys are huge. They're huge. Make do. Don't need that Juniper anymore. I've only got 9 cards left in the deck, so I ain't playing that. Finally, he arrives. Not a moment too late there, Porygon. It's fine. You almost missed the whole party. Now, I'll use Crazy Code onto Tornadus, start to build this guy up. That's fine. Rally back. And I've got copycats, so a handful of supporters. I don't have a lot of great supporters to copy in the discard pile yet. We've got Hex, which can be very powerful, but the Kangaskhan is huge. That is the, you know, it's got 190 hit points. This is like one of the best parts about the colorless deck, is with like fighting Fury Belt, Aspersia City Gym. Aspersia messes up a lot of math. Like, I think that Aspersia is like low-key belongs in every colorless deck, because the math in Gym Leader Challenge format is so centered around like 130, 120, 130 are like the magic numbers in Gym Leader Challenge, because a lot of the best attackers do 130 damage, and a lot of the best Pokemon have 130 hit points. So any way that you can put your guys outside of that range can allow for some very serious swings in the games, give you a ton of comeback potential. And I can't tell you how many times I've had a Pokemon hang on and hang on, just barely with a Spursher City Gym and be able to take like 2 knockouts, right? Instead of 1. And that's the kind of thing. So like obviously Tankman got the first knockout in this game. So I'm looking for how am I going to be able to 2-for-1 Tankman? Because in order to come back and win this game, I'm going to have to 2-for-1 somewhere, right? I'm going to have to make Tankman miss a beat so that I can go 2-for-1 with somebody. And it's probably going to be this Kangaskhan, right? Because the Kangaskhan's got 190 hit points. It's going to be very difficult to knock out. We're hoping that maybe the Viridian and the... Okay, so now I don't have... okay, draw energy can give me an extra card. Is there a switch in my discard pile? No. Oh, yes, there is. Tate Liza. Okay. So let's make do. Discard the copycats. Nice. All right, that's very good for us because I can Verseeker and we can go get Tate and Liza. Tate and Liza. Switch. Gonna go into Tornadus. And yeah, we're gonna just go up with that. Not gonna play the special charge yet. Just gonna Speeding Sky Strike GX. So now my guys are invincible. Well, no, Tornadus is invincible, cannot be damaged by attacks because of that Flyinium Z. So we're going to hope that this is going to, the combination of the tanky Kangaskhan and the Tornadus with the Flyinium Z is going to allow us to make the comeback in this game. Boss, okay, bringing up Porygon. Not enough for a knockout, though. Now I've got Bird Keeper, but I can't... Well, I can play it because I could shuffle 2 special energy back into the deck, right? So I won't deck out. Okay. So we Bird Keeper, and I have to... All right, let's Bird Keeper into here. Okay, we've got the Twin Energy. So what I have to do is, all right, we're going to retreat the Tornadus. I'm going to put the Twin Energy here. Retreat the Tornadus. Discard the DCE. Special charge. Put the DCE and the powerful colorless energy back into the deck. And Fossil Fangs for the knockouts. And this should be game. Really, really close game with Tankman. I don't think that he's got any tricks up his sleeve to be able to pull this one off. But, Tankman and I always have some really incredible games in Gym Leader Challenge format. And Tankman has played a very influential role in developing the Gym Leader Challenge metagame. And I think that Fire is a deck that has a lot of potential in Gym Leader Challenge, just kind of waiting to be tapped with, maybe just the right Pokemon here and there getting released. I think that Fire could be a... Bro! No! Can't retreat. No! No, we're fine. I just attack. No! No! Not like this! I will attack. I couldn't play the draw energy or else I would have drew a card. Oh, this is crazy. All right, Entei is back. Fine, good. And Sonia. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, I think it's going to be well played, right? Unless you've got the Mill Ho-Oh. I think every fire deck should play the Mill Moltres. Every fire deck should play the Mill Moltres. Yeah, well played, Tankman. Close as always. Very close. And Guzma up the cast form. And Aerodactyl is going to be able to take the knockout with the Fossil Fangs attack. One of the best attackers in this deck. Fossil Fangs can do 180 damage for just 3 energy, since you're not allowed to play any GX or EX Pokemon in Gym Leader Challenge. As you can see, the pace of the games in Gym Leader Challenge format is much more slow and methodical. It really is fun to have time to set up your strategy and evolve different kinds of Pokemon into play. Hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content just like this every single weekday. Y'all have a busted day. Peace.